So, as I said earlier, this is just me explaining all of the controls. So, for starters, we have C, which opens and closes the character, map, and stats page. With map, you have a draggable picture of the map. Pretty self-explanatory there. Just drag it around. Apparently you can use your different WASD buttons to move around the items that you've got. In the character tab, even when you're in a different tab. Over here we've got Vitality, which controls base health, regen, mana, and mana regen, speed, and experience. When that goes up, we level up. Combat ability, which is stuff like attack power, skill power, armor, critical chance, evasion, and resistance. Got keys and resources, both on hand and at home. We have our potion charges and our skills. The skills can be activated with the following buttons. Left click to shoot your main attack. Right triggers your first ability. Q would trigger the second ability, but I don't have it right now. And E would trigger your fourth ability. Each one is more powerful than the last. Now, onto everything else. So over here you've got your items, and your passive skills are listed with your active ones. I have Combustion 2 and Flame Shield 1. Flame Shield triggers Blast Wave, and everything has a cooldown period because you can't just spam everything. Over here we've got our statistics, which are pretty much meaningless, but if you wanted you could look through them. Now on to other commands. If you wanted to access the console, you would press the tilde button to bring them up. It's right above the tab button, which just brings up the map straight away. This map here you cannot drag or move around in any way, shape, or form. Let's your escape, pauses the game. F is interact. Just pressing everything. Okay, G brings up the Guildhall, which shows your let's hear on. So Guild and Hero would show your class titles for each class. So with Wizard, I'm an apprentice, which increases skill power. My main account is a disciple, which sorcerer, which adds mana regen. Here's a list of all the enemies. We have bats. This is actually quite interesting. You could go here and just read all the thing, or read everything to get health and stuff. So, and this tells you what each thing is. With the beast, there's 11. Undead has 19 things, including a boss, the Warden. Very difficult. All the fallen enemies who you'll see in the third area. Aberration. It's essentially giant plant monsters. Constructs, which, for the most part, except for the Bloodlust banner, spawn things. Oh, Bloodlust and Stone Guardian, and the Protection banner, and Empty Barricade. Okay, there's a lot of things. But this only shows what you've killed, so I only have the Counselor of Wisdom because that's the only Area 3 boss I've managed to kill. And then we have the Itemary, which shows all of the items that you have ever collected. And all of your drinks. Like I said, that's triggered with the G key. Just running through everything, and that is all of the main buttons. Just running through some of the sub ones, making sure I'm missing nothing. Control also brings up the character tab. Okay. Glad I got that one out of the way. But that is only the left control. And all of these button mappings can be found by hitting escape and going to the wrench to controls. Oh yeah, and chat in multiplayer, that's why that didn't come up. In multiplayer you could press return or T to open up the chat button so you can talk with people. So yeah, that's pretty much